Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome, the old Hornell team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cruz. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been, but he left it in the end zone. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return, but will set the offense up to 35.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Takes the ball and hits the left side. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Oh, he almost got there. Tough to do against the defense in dime package like the defense they're using here. But they almost let him slip through to pick up that first down. Good job of this defense knowing exactly what they needed to do to just keep him short of the line to get.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
The Buckeyes line it up with first and goal. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Will score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver. But I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Cruz. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They're going to run it. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to pass. It's Shaw. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Running game is working. He'll stick with it on first down. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the pass is incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Play fake, looking to throw. Throws it to the right, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Longhorns will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He's running out of time here. The pass is caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The receiver grabs it. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Here's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Second down after that run on the previous play. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after one. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Texas.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the second down play. Looking to pass. It's Lacy. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up. And he'll drop back here on third down. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll go around it for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own to line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he's down after the catch at the 12, a red zone opportunity.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And they'll stop him short with the line to gain. down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Scanning the field. It's Shaw. The pocket breaking down. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, this is what this quarterback can do. You got all the receivers and the backs locked up and covered, and he just slips out and takes it all the way inside the 10-yard line. Great recognition on this one, and this defense is going to have to start accounting for this quarterback going forward.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And now the handoff. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
He'll hand it off. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Field it at the 25. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Dropping back, it's Lacy. Looking to scramble. Deep throw across his body to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here. First down. We're going to throw the football. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
Longhorns trying to cash in here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The shotgun running play call. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Jones. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And we're all tied up now. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rogers. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. the Buckeye offense onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The Buckeyes come up to the line in the hurry-up. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move now. Extending the play now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking for a receiver. It's an out route. The catch made. Some hard running there through a tackle. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Needs to be just inches short of the marker.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
The receiver makes the catch. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Completion makes it second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Try and muscle for the first down. The Buckeyes are looking to keep this drive going.
I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
First down and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
The defense came out ready to go on that second down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up third down.
They face a third and short on the 9th play of this drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. He throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they jump on top here in the second half. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver, you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, it puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
Bringing it out, it's Cruz. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Dropping back, it's Lacy. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Quick throw. The catch is made. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down play coming up. The back's got it. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Scanning the field, it's Shaw. The pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the third quarter. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of three. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Down 1 possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw, testing the middle. It is intercepted.
Oh, it's not over yet, but this fourth down interception is going to cost them critical minutes here at the least here in the fourth quarter.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And the play coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. And of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Makes the catch downfield. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Shaw. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Oh, he makes the catch. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Going for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Looking downfield. It's Shaw. And the pass is incomplete.
Oh, he just misses receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Oh, so close to executing here on a 4th down play in the 4th quarter. You're only down a possession. Now you got to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back on the field.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Snags a quick throw. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. but instead they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Grinding away with a running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. An inside give now from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kurt, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume, and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. Inside the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Time winding down, this offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Ball handed off. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And the PAT is good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cruz. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Play action here on 1st down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
A sack makes it 2nd down and forever. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the defense joins the scoring party now. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
And nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Single back takes the handoff. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. And the same runner's got it again. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes off in a bootleg. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield. It's Shaw. The sure hands. It's Walters. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower